I just turned it on. Yeah. We join you here. You can hear me? We join you here at the JP Oval with the score on 31 for the loss of no wickets in the third over. In replying to a score of 147. And that is the match between Super Kings and the Cayman Brac. Cayman Brac batted first and made 147. And the Super Kings reply strong, 3 overs, 31 runs. So here we have a new bowler, because the previous bowler, he went for 21 in 1 over. The new bowler is Farrell, comes in and bowls and edges that one between the batsman and the wicket, and it is stopped at fine leg. So they come for 2. The score goes on to 33 for the loss of no wicket. That was a pitched up ball. Chris went for a big heave, and it went between the batter and the stumps, and the man at fine leg came around. And SA had a good start with his foot. So they got 2. It was 31. Okay. Okay. Well, she must be still doing her thing. Farrar comes in again, bowls to Chris. Chris is beaten. No ball. Front foot, no ball. Zip is just showing him where he made the error. So obviously he will signal the free hit now. So the score will go on to about 34. Comes in again, bowls. And he smashes that one through the covers for 4. Oh, what is length ball, wide, given the width, and Chris gave it the treatment. A slap, a vicious slap through the covers for 4. What a vicious slap. So the score goes on to 38. Upgraded now, 38 for the loss of no wicket. Farrell. Yeah. So Ronaldo, in his second ball, 2 balls, 7 runs, comes in again, bowls. And another vicious ball there. Chris is beaten. Length ball. As long as he's not given any room. As long as he's cramped for room. He is restricted. If he's not cramped for room, if you give him room. If you allow him to extend that lever, he's going to massacre you. Comes in again. Bowls. And this time he hits that one down to mid-off. And they go for 1. They come back to 2. I'm not sure if it was a catch, but it went down to long off. Apparently he came around, so the score goes on to 40 for the loss of no wicket in the 4th over. Comes in again, bowls. He turns that around the corner, goes down to sharp fine leg, and he gets another single. So Chris Barrage he will move on to 26. Gorg was on 13. And The fifth ball of Ronaldo. Henry comes in again. This time he's bowling to Garg. Garg kept a little lower. That's the end of the over. Uneventful ball. The score is on 41 for 4. So, yes, sir. So the Super Kings are sailing along. At this rate, they just have to maintain, or even a little slow, and they'll win the match. Just don't lose any wickets. Let's see what's going to happen now. Maybe the captain will make a change. Malcolm Ram Logan for the. Okay, we will upgrade you on the personal scores for the previous innings, but I think this is the return of Robert. The return of Master Robert, who bowled his first, he bowled 1 over. So he bowled his 3rd over now. With the score on 41. So he'll be bowling the 5th over. He'll be bowling to Christopher Balraj. I think they'll bowl at Robert because he's the most economical. He comes in, bowls, and Chris. Yorker length, he digs it out. Robert picks it up. No run. He seems to understand that Christopher loves the ball wide. He loves leverage. He likes to use the lever. And as I said, as I picked up the score, picked up the cricket in the 4th over of the 2nd inning for this ball, Christopher, as I said, he slaps that one down to back with a point. He gets a single. Guy on the circle picks it up, sends it in. So far, Super Kings in their 147. Malcolm Cayman Brac. The top scorer was Malcolm Ram Logan. He made 53. And Ronaldo Henry, he made 33. No other batter really made any substantial score or score to talk about. So back live now, back here, the score is 40, still 41? 42. Nice shot. That should go to the boundary. That should go, they go for one, they come back for the other. Apparently a good save. The idiot. So there's had to be seemed to be an incident. He made an excellent stop. Apparently he made an excellent stop. What is guy here name? What happened? Cricketing experience came to vogue. He made a fantastic stop and ran over the boundary, and on his return, he picked up the ball while his foot was still over the boundary. So instead of saving one, they got 4 runs. The trail leg was still on outside of the boundary. Unfortunate for Robert comes in and bowls, and Christopher slaps that one through the cover, to backward point again. He gets a single. So the score moves on to 45 for the loss of no wicket. In the fifth over, individual scores, we have here. Robert comes in and bowls to no run. Just plays it back to the bowler. There's no run. The score still on 45 for the loss of no wicket in the fifth over. So Super Kings are sailing along. They are motoring on. In this opening pair, this opening pair seems to be doing well for the entire season. A couple of weeks ago or last week, I think against West Bay, they were in a similar position. Comes in again, bowls wide, and he gives himself room and lashes that one over cover, but he doesn't time it as he wants, so they come back for two. So the score moves on to 40. It can be 46. 46. 48. But it didn't hear yet. 48 for the loss of no wicket in over number 5. This is the final over before the power play. We see what can happen. We have Ronaldo Henry, otherwise known as Ferron. He'll be bowling this last over before the power play, last over of the power play, and he'll be bowling to Christopher Balraj. A lovely day here at the Jimmy Powell Oval. A lot of field setting now. They have, I love to think they have a man on the cover boundary. I have a man sweeping, which they should have. Ferrer comes in. Second over comes bowls. Christopher just hits that one down to inside edge. He went for a big drive, hits it down to mid on, he gets a single. So the score moves on to 49. Needs to be upgraded. Garg to take strike. Comes in, bowls to Garg. Garg gives himself room again and slaps that one through extra cover to go for one. It's into the boundary. He found the gap. Into the boundary for 4. Into the boundary for 4. Back here at the Smith Road Oval, 53 thought loss. Okay, back here at the Jimmy Powell Oval, the score is on 53 for the loss of no wicket. I'm such accustomed to the Smith Road Oval, but the Jimmy Paul Oval, better sighting, bigger ground, better track. Ball comes back again and smashes that one for 4 more again. Are you done assuming there's no sweeper? So the score goes on to 59 in over number 6. And the two batsmen. And the scores. Oh, the two batsmen, Roll Garg. Barrage is on 28, Garg is on 24. The score is 59 for the loss of no wicket, and that is the end of the power play. So at the end of the power play, the score and the scores would, yeah, I good now. Yeah, it would be always be here now. And then here, just the batting averages. So the new bowler is number 18, who happens to be. He ain't gonna come out here now, just now. Who happens to be. I shouldn't put it on yet. It should come up. The new bowler gonna come up. We see new bowler. And that's a magnificent 6 by Christopher Barrage. He moves on to 30. He moves on to 34. And the score 65 for the loss of no wicket in the 7th over. That first ball was a pull down long hop, and Barrage helped himself by lifting it over mid wicket for 6. Comes in again, bowls short again, and Barrage slaps that one high. Can anybody hit, gets in between extra cover and long off? He'd come back for 2. So he will go on to 36, and the score will go on to 67 for the loss of no wicket in the 7th over. Comes in again, bowls. Plays that one back to the bowler. Respect. Wayne Thompson. Wayne Thompson, short, squatty, spinner. Should be off breaks. Comes in again, bowls. Christopher swings again. It goes high in the mid-wicket region. The drops into no man's land. They go for 1. He stay 1. He moves on to 37. The score goes on to 67 for the loss of no wicket. Couldn't remember that move. So Garg will now face up. Comes in Garg's long hop again. And Garg pulls that one majestically through the mid-wicket region for a 4. So he goes on to 32. The score should go to 71. And the worm is showing that They are way above the par score in the seventh over. 13 runs out this over so far. Henry comes in again. Oh, this is a wide ball, wide call, and signal. So he has to bowl another ball, and that's another extra. So the score will go on to 72 for the loss of no wicket. And the final ball of the over comes in balls, and Gog hits that one into the mid wicket region. Fielder comes around to his left, stops it, but he could not prevent the single. So at the end of the seventh over, the score is 73 for the loss of no wicket. Should be upgraded. This should be a pivotal time in the Brac's bowling, because I think that Mr. Balgobin will be bowling. He's a good orthodox left arm, and I don't know if it's too little too late. One never knows, but he has 4 overs, so he has a chance to compensate, make amends for the other bowlers, because I think he's a key bowler on this team, on an orthodox left arm, and I think he understands what he wants to bowl. So I am assuming that he has someone sweeping on the offside and someone on the mid-wicket boundary, or the back or the square leg boundary, or the forward square boundary. And as he has his feel as he like, I assume he has a long off, long on, a sweeper. So Balgobin should make a difference. Christopher Barrage on 37. He will not be facing. It will be Roy Garg, who will be still giving instructions. Still giving instructions as to what he wants. He's coming. What's he bowling? He's coming around the wicket, balls. And he just steers that one to short third man. Gorg does. He gets a single. He goes on to 33. The score goes on to 75. This shows some respect for that ball. Christopher, for this ball. Go for a big swing. Oh, he's out stump. He's out stump. He was dragged out. He went for a big heave, was dragged out. And Fergie did the rest. Christopher. So the loss of the first wicket by the main bowler. We shall see what he can do, how much he can drag them back, but I think he has to dismiss the entire team in order to win this match. But that's the second time I've seen Christopher out in that way, not trying to not using his feet, but still out of the crease. I don't know how he get it done, but yeah. That's the second time I've seen Chris swinging and getting stumped for being out of the crease. Not using his feet and getting stumped, just staying in one place. Perhaps he just drags his foot out of the crease. But that was a beautiful ball, well flighted. The incoming batsman now is Aporv. Pronounced is Apoor with a V, so I think it's Aporv. And he'll be facing up to Comes in again. Balls to the new batsman. He pushes that one gently into the covers. They go for one, and they come back for two. What is amazing that they get two, just pushing a gentle push into the covers for two. More gesticulating, more feet setting. As Bar Gobin looks around again, he comes in. Walks, comes in and bowls. Well flighted again. And push that one. That was push back to the bowler. He didn't feel it properly, so extra cover came around. Not without some drama. But at the end of it, all's well that ends well. So that one more to Aporvi, he goes on to 3. The score goes on to 78 for 1. Well flight again, and he steers that one again to backward point and gets a single. So they're showing some respect for the new bowler. So at the end of the 5th ball, there are 5 runs off his bowler, 79. Comes in again. Robert, bring back that thing just now. Oh, I can see it from here. Why you want to see the bowlers thing? I mean the batters and thing. But Fred again pushes that one and gets another single. It's amazing. The score goes on to Aporvi's 3. The score is 79. Garg is 80 for 1. Updated, the score is 80 for 1. Garg is on 35. Aporvi is 4. And this is over number 8. The returning bowler is who's this new bowler now? I'm sorry. The new bowler he'd be bowling to Aporvi just swung that one out. Low full toss on the leg, and he swept it around for 4. So the score goes on to, not updated yet, but should be 84 for the loss of 1 wicket. That was a gift, free hit. Not in the terms of free hit, but it was such a bad ball. Full toss on the leg side, outside the leg stump, so he just padded it wrong for 4. Comes in again. Comes in again. Checks his run, goes back. So Porvi goes to 8. It's true, so it's 84. And new bowler comes in again, bowls, toss up, come back and spanks that one into the covers. It's Prabhu. And they get a single. So Porvi is on 9. The score goes on to 85. I think they get around there. He'll be bowling to roll Garg. Bowls to Garg. Garg goes for a big cut, misses Fergie doesn't collect, so they get a bye. Score goes on to 85. And 8 overs and 3 balls. Upgraded scores 85. Comes in again, balls. And he slaps at that one. On the edges, it goes down to third. Short third man. He gets a single. So Garg moves on to 39. Another low ball again. Wide signal, but calling signal by the umpire. So Garg is 35. Aporv is 10. 87 for the loss of 1 wicket. Probable balls to Garg, and Garg cuts that one away. They go for 1. They come back for 2. He's chirping them to get for 3. Balgobin sends it to the keeper. So there's 2 more. So Garg goes on to 37. Score should go on to 39. For this delivery. Goes for a big heave. Gets an inside portion of the bat. It goes down to backward the square. And they come back for the second. So Garg will go on to 37. Aporv is 10 at the end of over number 6. Number 9, the score is on how much? 90 for the loss of. Not ready? Oh, you just got to do that? 92 for the loss of 1 wicket. Garg is on 39. Aporv is on 10. The 9th over, 92. And Balgobin again, Malcolm again, will be bowling again. I can't tell you his field from my disadvantaged position. I can't tell you the exact field, but he will be bowling to Aporv. Comes in the balls, faster ball, wide. He slaps it, doesn't time it. It goes bouncing out to cover, and they run for a quick single. So the score goes on to 93. He goes on to 11. Garg is on 39. He's facing Malcolm. That first ball in that over was a faster one. For this delivery. He's cutting that one away, slapping that one into the deep. And they will only get 1 because the guy in the cover boundary picked up and sent it back quickly. So Garg should be 40. The score should be 93. 94. When it's up ready, I'll tell you, it comes in the balls and defends that one into the cover, no run. Good defense. Seeing some intelligent bowling from Mr. Balgobin. He should bowl all of his 4, trying to get as many wickets as he can. Comes in again, tosses that one wide, and he slaps that one. And it looks as it could have been a catch, but he slaps it over cover for 4. So the score should be on to 96, 98. I'll give you the score that I see here. 94 for the loss of 1 wicket. Aporv is on 11. Garg is on 40. The greatest score as it comes. Aporv is on 15 as he comes in our balls. And he's wrapped on the pad, loud appeal. It's not loud, but stifle. Optimistic. Hopeful. Wishful. But not confident. Needs a wicket here. He needs a wicket here. Balls. And Porvis steers that one. He gets a quick single, so he goes on to 16 at the end of over number 10. The score is 148 for the loss of shade it. It's 98 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of the 10th over. Aporvi is on 16, Garg is on 4, and is the half-year mark. So the required run rate is 4.9 for 9 runs and then 10 overs. I'm here looking at the screen, and it's giving me all the information that I need. No calculations, no pencil, no paper, anything like that. We have Pablo come back to bowl again. He tosses the ball up. He's hoping to buy a wicket. He has 1 over for 11 runs, which wasn't bad. Ram Logan has 2 overs for 13 runs, and he got the only wicket to fall. Tosses that one. He paddles that around again. They go for 1. I think they'll only get 1 because the man at bat was square. Comes off the boundary. And the score is exactly 100 for the loss. Balls again. Tosses that one. Flight. Ram Logan comes off the boundary and they only get 1. So the score goes on to 101 for the loss of 1 wicket in the 11th over. Flighted again. He lifts that one over mid wicket and it goes into the boundary for 4. Full toss, given the treatment by Aporvi. He goes, should be on to 16. He would have gone on to 20. The score should be 106. Upgraded. Pablo seems to be a leg spinner. He just tosses the ball high, tosses that one again, and he pulls that one around. No ball on account of height and 4 runs. A high full toss on the leg side, down to long leg for 4, and then he gets 1 more. So the score should be about 110. And the Porvis goes on to 21. In over number 11. For this delivery. Let's see what happens here. Short. And he pulls it down to long on. Just took it from outside the yard stump and tugged it down to long on for 1. So the score goes on to 110. For 1. Short again. Wide. That's a wide. A wide. It's giving Fergie a lot of problems. Fergie doesn't collect prop cleanly. Let's see what happens here. Tossed up. Short. Pulls. Over mid wicket. What's going to happen now? and the umpire is waiting to signal, and it goes for four. Possibly a chance, but from I can't see what's happening here. Hmm? Mm-mm. No, mine's good here. Good here. Score should be 116. Garg swings that one again. He's out caught. Lifts that one straight to mid on. Miss time. Straight to mid on. So Garg. I'll give you his total score because I'm not sure it needs to be updated. It says 45 here, but he's caught at mid on. I think he went for more. He went to hit that one over long on, but he just went to mid on, so he was caught there. Good 45 by Garg. So the second wicket is gone. But the Super Kings are well in control of this game. Well in control. 116 for two at the end of 11th over. So we're going to have Malcolm bowling his number 12, and of course he'll bowling number 14th. He wants a wicket, or two, or three. So Malcolm will be bowling to a Porvy. Malcolm bowls and a Porvy's bat. That was a good arm ball. He had to come down sharply on it. It goes, but it went racing out to extra cover, but it was well stopped. Short again. Kept a little low, but he's on the back foot. He stopped it. Goes back to the bowler, who is very crafty, useful batter, crafty bowler. Comes in, flights, edges that one to slip. Well, stop. More steer than the edge from the outer portion, but I think he was in control. Slipman stopped it. This delivery, let's see what's happening. Steers that one down to back with the point. Late, they go for one, and that's all they get. As the fielder comes around and affects the save, and the score goes on to 117 for two. A little slowing off the pace, but they are well on their way. Super Kings are tosses again, well flight again. He comes back and hits that one into the extra cover region. Misfield. And they get a second run. Score goes on to 119. So party. He's on. Should be on three. Toss again. Faster, wider, signal. 117 for two from what I see here. Comes in again. Balls. Well defensive. Very defensively played. So that's his third over. And I think they have a plan. Scores 120 at the end of the 12th. Yeah. So the equation is 28 off 8 with 8 wickets in hand. 28 runs off 48 balls with 8 wickets remaining. The required run rate is 3.5, 3.5 runs in over. The par score would have been 80. They're well past that. 120. New batsman. Tell me who you know. No bowler. Who tell me who no bowler is? They ain't got it. Is it no bowler coming? Oh. So we have a new bowler. He will be bowling to Aporvi, who's on 27. Partix is on. Partipan is on 2. Aporvi is on 27. And he will be bowling to Aporvi. Down the right side, this should be 4 runs. So it's wide and 4. So there's 5 more extras. So the score will go on to 125. 125 for the loss of 2 wickets. In over number 13 comes in the game, bowls. Sharp ball, gets on top of it and steers it down to point. But he couldn't affect the save. Single. So there's another run. No bowler. Number 11. He is. Rohan Petrie comes in. Short again. His party pulls that one magnificently over. Could it have been a catch? Over forward the square for 4. So he goes on to 6. The score goes on to 126 for the loss of 130 for the loss of 2 wickets in over number 13. This should be an easy match. Comes in again, bowls short again, but this time it's on the offside, so he slaps it out to cover. Courtney comes around, affects the save. So he goes on to 7. The score goes on to 1 more to 131 for the loss of 2 wickets. And Aporvi comes on strike as young Petrie. Seems to be learning the craft. Balls down the leg side, on the leg side, turn for 1 and come back for 2. Inexperience, as Petrie has shown that. He has the T20 feel, so he knows that he has to go for those balls in the mid-wicket region. Well, he should have known that. That should only be 1, but it's 2. It was turned into the mid-wicket region, and he got 2. So he goes on to 30. The score should be 133 for the loss of 2 wickets. As Petrie turns again, comes in. Bowls length ball, but he Aporvi just steers it down to third man. who picks it up, sends it back. So he goes on to 31. The score goes on to 134 for the loss of 2 wickets in the 13th over. 12 overs and 4 balls. And you can see the heads of the Brac team drooping. They are at set, wide call, white ball call. So he score one more, 134. Another extra. 14 runs needed off 7 overs and 1 ball. Eight wickets. Short down the line side again. Wide down the line side call. One more run. 135. That wasn't really short on a length, but down the line side. So it's still 7 overs and 1 ball, but still one fewer runs needed. Spanks that one through the covers. Got one. So Apovi goes on to should be on 32. Score should be 137. 137 for 2. So Malcolm Ramlogan will bowl his final over. He'll be bowling his final over of the match. He's hoping oh gosh. Tosses that one up, pushes back to the bowler. Respect, respect. Party is very respectful to that one. Tosses up again. Party comes down to swing. Go for one. It doesn't time it well. It doesn't hit it well. It goes to into the forward square region. Man at mid wicket comes in, picks it up, sends it back to the bowler. So 11 runs needed off 7 overs. Now with 6 overs and 5 balls. It was 11 off 7, so it's 6 overs and 4 balls. 9 should be off 6 overs and 4 balls. The upgraded score would show me that. Toss it up again. Out caught. Caught and ball. Beautiful, beautiful flighted ball. Well flighted. Party went for the big hit. Straight back to the, well, not straight back, it was a good catch. I called it before he caught it, but knowing him, I know he would have taken that one. At this level, those catches have to be taken, so. To his left, high, he just made a movement to his left and took a good catch. So there's the second wicket that he's taken. So they lose the third wicket. Third wicket. So the going batsman looks like answer to me. And he can hit a ball. He doesn't need to hit it this time, but he can hit a mean ball too. So the feel is everybody's coming in. Bows to answer. Answer comes back, waits on it, hits it late. Backward point to go for one. They come back for two. For three. Six runs needed. Maybe three, you know? Okay. Balls again. Kapoor just pushes that one into the covers. Answer that first ball, the answer was spanked behind backward point for three. So swept around. Let's see what the umpire will signal. Wide, so that's two. Two extra runs. So the score goes on to 142. 144 for the loss of 3 wickets. One hit away from victory. Toss again. Answer. Swings. Goes in number one. Answer gets two. Score is 146, I presume, for the loss of 3 wickets. Answer should be on 5. So we have Patrick should bowl, which should ostensibly be the final over. His first over went for 17 runs. Petrie comes in. Bowls. Smashes down to long on, no run. Answer is keen. But Apoorvi is not interested. Answer is Apoorvi is not. Answer is not saying who's what or who's behind him. He's just running. Comes in and bowls. And spank, slow ball, spank down to backward square for 4. And that's the end of the game. Hands are being shaken in the 15th over. Victory for Super Kings. A team that may be a team to be reckoned with. On their day, they can win. So, in summary, Cayman batting first. Right. Cayman batting. We're out for 147 for the 8 wickets in 20 overs. So Malcolm, he was run out for 53. Petrie, he's run out again for 12. Amar Hill, he was bowled by Christopher Barrage for 10, leg spinner. Ronaldo Henry, he was bowled by Matthew Kumar for 33. Wayne Thompson, he was LBW by Matthew Kumar for 2. Shakil Gale, bowled Ravi K for 9. Robert Levy, he was caught by Answer, bowled Ravi K for 0. Pabru, he was bowled by Raul Gog for 9. Courtney Morrison was not on 0. And Ashton Ferguson not on 5. Extras were 4, consisting of for the Super Kings now. For the Super Kings, Raul Gog was caught by Courtney, bowled by Pablo for 45. Christopher Barras was stumped by Ashton for 37. Aprovi was not on 35. Party Pan was caught ball by Markham for 10 and South Notre on 3. So in summary or in closing, before we go, the final scores here. Cayman Brac 147 for the loss of 8 wickets in their 20 overs. And the Super Kings making light work of it. 150 for 3 in the 14 overs and 1 ball. So for the final time at the Jimmy Paul Oval, we are signing out. See you tomorrow for 2 matches. That's it. Yes, Brac will be playing, and Black they'll be playing Tamil Nadu, and the final game would be Chili's. A feature game in the afternoon will be Chili's versus Paramount. So tune in tomorrow at 11 for 2 matches. Finally, at the Jimmy Paul Oval, signing out. Delbert Griffith and Robert Cox signing out.